Everybody, welcome to Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. How you guys doing today? Hope you guys are doing great. It is Friday, the 21st of January, and already January is almost over, folks. 2022 feels more like a 1939. Where are your papers? Where are your papers? That's right, folks. Anyway, I hope you guys, we're having a great day. I want to thank my lovely co-host, my lovely wife yesterday for being my co-host. What a great day that was. We had a lot of fun with them. We have a lot of good things to talk about today, plus our co-host, my good buddy Greg Greeny, coming on real soon. So let me first start off and say every show is dedicated to the first responders, the doctors, the nurses, firemen, policemen, of course, teachers, farmers, but mostly it's dedicated to people like you. And I am so humbled and flattered and honored to have fans like you and friends like you and acquaintances like you that want to get to know more, and for making this possible is what we do. And looking at the dates that I have already booked almost into September already. So it's just fantastic how things are opening up. People are doing what they're doing. They're going out. So thank you so much for that. Now check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com, folks, to book a show. Give us a call at 847-769-8609. That's 847-769-8609. That's right. And tonight we'll be at Chicago Prime Steakhouse, 8 o'clock with Jerry Jams Renda. Tomorrow we got two shows, actually. I have an afternoon show at Tavern on the Point. That's going to be in the afternoon, early evening with Daryl Armenstad and Jeff Dubray. And then Saturday night, we'll be at Taverna on the Vision. That's tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. Jerry Jams Renda and Tony Toto. So good stuff, man. And we're having a lot of fun. And I'm excited, because it just to be able to sing and have a good time, and that's what it's about. Let's thank, of course, some of the great sponsors, of course. Let's go right to Trico Hair Experts. They're right of Rosemont, Illinois. Anthony and Carmela, 773-999-7888. Eco Solar Solutions, where you always save more energy. You can find us on Twitter, folks. Please go to Twitter and follow us there. Also, you can follow us on YouTube as well as subscribe to the YouTube channel, Tony Ocean, Ocean's Pit. Don't forget Don Esteban Cigars out of Tarpon Springs, Florida. Hand roll, deliver them right to your home, any kind that you like. Ask for the Tony Ocean Cigars. Call Javier at 727-366-7536. And, of course, let's go right to Airtight Windows. Siding and Specialist. Family owned for the last 30 years for honesty and quality. Do it right with Airtight Windows. 708-788-5000. Call my buddy Lou and get a free estimate. Tell him Tony Ocean sent you. So, boy, a lot of stuff. So before that, we got my good buddy Greg Greeny coming on soon. So let's start the show. Nelson, let's go.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. And now, your host, Mr. Tony Ocean.
Thank you, Nelson, and welcome to Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things, folks. A couple things before we bring up our guest. You guys have been asking for dates, and we got a bunch of great new stuff coming up, and I'm excited. First of all, next Wednesday, January 26th, we'll be at Rosario's Pizzeria, of course, one of my favorite pizza places in Roselle with the great Jeff Dubray. Thursday, the 27th, returning to Rivers. That's right, Rivers in River Grove. My good buddy Jim Marchese does it right. Me and Jerry Jams Renda. Thursday, the 27th of January, 28th, of course, every Friday. We're still at Chicago Prime Steakhouse in Schaumburg. 29th, returning to Capri in Willow Springs. My good buddy Joey. I'm going to be with Daryl Armenstad and, of course, Lisa P. Great voice this woman has. It's going to be a lot of fun. That's Saturday, January 29th. On the 30th, Ocean's Rat Pack Dinner Show. That's right. First one of the year. It's going to be at the Old Orchard Country Club in Mount Prospect. Also with Fellini's Restaurant in Mount Prospect. They combined in doing this dinner show for you folks. Sunday, January 30th, Bill Saratella, Frank Sinatra, Elliot Winbush as Sammy Davis, and yours truly as Dean Martin. Now, it's a dinner show, 5 o'clock dinner, 6:30 show, 847-593-8181 for tickets. Oceans Rat Pack. Woo! Brand new place we just picked up in Westmont. Thursday, February 10th, will be at Zazo's in Westmont, Illinois, a brand new Italian restaurant. Also picked up the Broken Earth Winery, new place coming on May 9th in Long Grove, Illinois. Woo! There's money out there. Yvette, how you doing? Marion, Katie, how you doing? Kathy, Tony, happy Friday. Jerry Jam, Saturday. The General will finally see you, my good buddy. Thank you so much, General. We missed you, pal. Richard Hamlin, how you doing? Kathy Eppolito. Albert, what's up? So that's good. A lot of good stuff also. Also, the next Rat Pack show, if you can't make one January 30th, we're going to be at Offsides Restaurant in Woodstock on Saturday, February 22nd. Now, we got some other stuff coming up out of town. We're going to be in Arizona, Chandler, Arizona, and Mesa, Arizona. 3 nights. Actually, we fly in on March 17th. We do the show on the 18th in Mesa, Arizona, a special cocktail party. And then the 19th, the Saturday, will be in Chandler, Arizona. This is called Chicago West Fest. Chicago West Fest. Hosted all 2 nights by the great Jim McMahon, former member of the Chicago Bears World Super Bowl champions 1985. So a lot of surprises happening there. Will be a lot of fun going into Arizona on that particular date. On the 24th of April, we'll be at the beautiful Casa Loma in St. Louis. Beautiful ballroom, man. Unbelievable. And, of course, let's get these Mars, Wisconsin dates everybody's been asking me, and here they are. Mars Resort, Lake Como, Saturday, both Saturdays, 4 to 7 is the show, 4 to 7 outside. That's, mark them down, folks. We're talking about July 16th and August 20th, Mars. And then, folks, we're moving also to Pier 290, the number one night spot in Lake Geneva, on Lake Geneva, in Lake Geneva, not in Lake Como. This is in Lake Geneva. Pier 290. We're going to be there on the 19th of July and the 17th of August. Pier 290. Those shows are from 7 to 11. They're outside, in the lights, outside. A lot of fun. We're excited. And I had a big meeting this morning with Ron Oneski, and we booked the whole the rest of the year at the Speakeasy. There's going to be no Oakley Fest this year because of the problems they're having downtown. But Taylor Street's definitely going to happen, and so is Addison. So we're excited about that. But we also just made the announcement, folks, on May 29th, Tony Ocean's 30th anniversary party at the brand new Des Plaines Theater. That's right, Des Plaines Theater, Tony Ocean. That's right. We're celebrating 30 years in the business, full-time in the business, 30 years, man, and we're doing it on Sunday, the 29th of May. Now, we're doing a retrospect with videos and photos. It's going to be incredible. Ron is going to help us produce it along with Nick Sahajas on piano. It's going to be good. I'm going to have my band members there, of course, plus old band members. We're going to have the Dream Police coming out and doing some songs, of course, and the Rat Pack, Ocean's Rat Pack will be there as well, and a lot of surprise guests. So Tony Ocean's 30th anniversary party, Sunday, May 29th, into the beautiful downtown Des Plaines Theater. I am so excited to celebrate 30 years in a beautiful theater. And so you should see this theater, man. Unbelievable. It holds about 1,100 people. So it is huge. It's going to be good. We're all going to be all together having a good time. All right. Without any further ado, let's bring up my good guest and buddy, Greg. Greg, what's up, buddy? I don't hear you. I hear echo of me. I hear no you. Nobody. Tony Ocean, get me out of this. Echo, please. You're killing me here. Hello. All right.
right. Well, guys, folks, Greg to get on. Everybody,
All right. Let's try to this, folks. I'm sorry we had some audio problems here with Greg. Let's see if we can get him on now. Greg, let me know when you're ready, buddy.
Are you ready?
I can't hear you, buddy. Can't hear you. Anyway, let's keep going. If we can do this, folks, we got some good stuff to talk about here. Well, I don't know. I get Greg on, but I can't hear his audio, and then we're just echoing like crazy. So can we try to bring him on?
Greg?
Can't hear you, buddy. Can't hear you, buddy. All right, so let Greg fix that. In the meantime, let's talk about some stuff. Of course, we lost a great rock and roll singer from the 70s and the 80s. The great Meatloaf has passed away at the age of 74 years old. Man, the great songs that this guy has had, 2 Out of 3 Ain't Bad, and many, many more. Bat Out of Hell is probably one of the greatest rock and pop albums in the 70s alone. And he had a lot of other great hits. He also was dabbled in acting for a while. Also just came up, comedy legend Louis Anderson passes at the age of 68 years old. Louis Anderson always was a funnier comic, heavyset guy. That's Louis Anderson. Let's try again for Greg. Can we bring him on here?
Let's see.
Nothing. Let's see. Hold on.
Greg, are you there? Can't hear you, buddy.
All right, so we're still trying to figure out the audio for Greg Rini. Me and Greg are going to be in Florida, ladies and gentlemen, on Friday, March 11th, 12th, and 13th. March 11th, we will be at the Venice Community Center in Venice, Florida. On the 12th and 13th, we will be at Joey D's in Marco Island. This is in Florida. Now, we were going to get some ticket information today. Hopefully, we can get Greg back on here again. But come on down to Florida. Come on out. Get on an airplane. Go out. Support establishments. Support businesses. Live your life and have a good time. That's what it's about. And now, by then, of course, March is hopefully be a little warmer. But, of course, in Florida, it's warm anyway. So it's not so bad out there. If you guys come out and do your stuff, we're excited. All right. Wow. I got to start off with real fast. Let's do another quick sponsor before we're trying to get Greg Rini on, our good buddy, Ben, of course, from Florida, talking about our show coming up, the Windy City Boys. Deutsch Power Center out of Elgin, Illinois, Great Lakes, servicing the construction and diesel industry in Chicago for the last 100 years. Call Sal at 224-276-6550. That's Deutsch Power Center. And folks, we only got two weeks left here, folks. 2 weeks. This is crazy today. 2 weeks left today for SteakSyndicate.com. Get these steaks, chicken, chops, burgers, all that fish sent right to your home like you would get at a normal fine dining restaurant, shipped right to your house. That's SteakSyndicate.com. John Seriani put this together for Ocean Spit people and friends and family. Here it is, SteakSyndicate.com. Go to SteakSyndicate.com. Promo code Tony Ocean. Get 25% off membership fee and 1 free tomahawk steak. That's SteakSyndicate.com. Come a member of the Corleone Club. All right, we're going to try it again with Greg Rini here from Florida. Greg, are you there, pal? I can't hear you, buddy. Can't hear you, my friend. Hello. Yeah, brother. I don't know. I can't hear you. I heard you very little when you first talked, and then it went away. So I'm not quite sure what's going on your end there. Ocean Spit, we got Greg Rini on there, folks. We're going to talk about Florida. Hopefully we can try to get him on, but I can't get any no audio from you, my brother. No audio. I'm sorry. Maybe try the phone. We'll try something. All right. In the meantime, we're going to try to bring Greg again.
Yeah, Tone?
Yes.
Have him call in on the phone like normal, like we do on Tuesdays.
Yeah, Greg, if you can, call me on the phone maybe. We'll try something out like that. We'll see what happens. While we're trying to get Greg on, folks, let's get some birthdays. The great Robin McCauley, of course, McCauley and Shanker. Great rock and roll singer, the great Robin Macaulay celebrates a birthday today. Artie Johnson, comedy legend, of course, from the TV show Laugh-In and some more other stuff. Artie Johnson, very into that, celebrates a birthday. Michael, Yolanda's son, Michael, turns 50 years old up in heaven. Yolanda, if you're listening, happy birthday to your lovely son, Michael, up in heaven. My good friend Yolanda. Tom Baker, ladies and gentlemen. Tom Baker, of course, used to be the great science fiction comedy. The great Tom Baker from Doctor Who. Used to love Doctor Who when I was a kid growing up. And a lot of great fun. The great Tom Baker. DeForest Kelly, better known as Bones on Star Trek, celebrates a birthday today as well. Also, a little 10-year-old warrior out there. His name is Jacob Strong. Jacob Strong, a little warrior out there, man. 10 years old today. Happy birthday, Jacob Strong. And I hope you're doing well, my good friend. Katie Sagal, better known as Peg Bundy from the TV show Married with Children, of course, celebrates a birthday today. Katie Sagal celebrates a birthday today. And, of course, one of my favorite comics and favorite TV shows of all time, the great Jack Klugman, of course, from not only The Odd Couple, but he also played Quincy on TV for many, many years. Happy birthday. He would have been 100 years old today, the great Jack Klugman. All right. Maybe we got Greg again. Let's give it a shot. Greg Reedy. Hello,
Check,
Greg.
1, 2.
There he is. I got him. Greg Reedy is in the house. What are you working out over there, Greg?
You coming across in my ears is like Marvin and the Chipmunks.
There you go.
I don't know if you can
I
hear
can
me.
hear you finally. Finally, I can hear you.
Let
What's
me do
going
one
on
other
over there,
thing
pal?
here. Hold on.
Yeah. Greg Reedy now is we finally got some audio for us to join us. Susan Jambroni, the closer. Hi, honey. Who? Doctor Who, Marianne. Yeah, I used to love that show. Mary, how you doing? Oh, I'm sorry. Yolanda's nephew, Michael, turns 50 years old.
Madonna.
Now you got it. There's Ma. How you doing, Ma? Hope you're doing well, sweetie. Oh, God, look at that. Ricky Stokes, love your brother. Christine probably has the microphone off. I don't know, but we got him fixed, whatever it is. Greg Reedy is here from Florida, ladies and gentlemen. Greg, talk so they can hear you, buddy. And now we just lost you again. Oh, why is it always the guest from Florida that this happens? Okay, let's try it again. Stop using electric cars. Now I'm getting the echo again. What happened to you, brother? Greg. You're killing me. You're killing me here. All right. I'm going to try this again. Hello?
Hello?
I got you, but you got to get rid of this echo.
Got a lot of echo.
You got to get rid of that echo, buddy.
No, you got 2 minutes.
You got echo coming in. Yeah. All right. Close.
Wait now.
There. But you're not on. Hold on.
Now?
You're good now, but hold.
I hear you.
But now, why can't I see him?
Hold on.
Nope.
One real quick. One more second.
How do you get rid of these?
Anyway, folks, we're having some audio issues here with Greg Reedy here from Florida. Ocean Spit, the little show about tonight, will be at Chicago Prime Steakhouse, 8 o'clock showtime. Tomorrow we will be, I don't know, Greg is gone completely now. So
he's gonna come back in. Now
when he comes back in,
There he is.
I'm going to try this for the last time. Okay, so here we go. Greg, are you ready? We're bringing you on. Greg Reedy, folks, coming in from Florida. Again, let's see.
Yeah.
Are you good?
I'm here.
There he is. All right.
Can you hear
Can
me?
people see him? Because he's not here.
Yeah, I don't know why they can't see him. Hold on.
Can you hear me good?
Oh, yesterday.
We can hear you. We just can't see you.
Yeah, we see you on this side, but we don't see you on this side. Now, Gordon Petriaca was our guest on Thursday and talking about fishing and Gordo's fishing guide service out of Rylander. Incredible fishing guide that he is. Honey, this shouldn't have to change. Nothing's changed in the last 2 years. Now you just froze the screen. Okay, now what do we do here?
You have Greg talk. At least you can
All
hear
right,
him.
at least you can hear him. All right, Greg, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah.
What's going on over there, pal?
I'm having a coronary.
Yeah, I don't get this. Has not happened in a long time. So I hope you're doing okay. We can hear you. I can hear you at
Everything's
least. Let me see. Yeah, it's Cyber World. Yeah, it is Cyber World. Rivers
Yeah.
Cafe needs vaccine card. No, Carol, no vaccine card needed at Rivers. So come on down. Yeah. All right. We got Greg Reedy from Florida. How you doing, pal? What's going on over there besides the audio? What else?
Everything is great. We're it's got a 79 degrees. It's sunny. It's beautiful, and I got a big show tonight in the Floridian Club. It's a new client in Venice, and so I'm excited about that. And
Cool.
I'm working on. We got our new logo coming in this weekend for the Windy City Boys.
Very cool.
And
Well, you know, Greg,
our,
tell us about the theater on the place we'll be performing at on March 11th. March 11th at the Venice Community Center in Venice, Florida. People want to know what the place is like. Well, what's a place like for people maybe you've never heard of or never been there?
it's owned by Sarasota County, and it's a nice. It holds like 1,000 people, so it's got a nice, beautiful stage. The people in the back, there's two big screens off to the left and right, so everybody's got a really good vantage point. We're going to have 3 different tiers of ticket pricing, and the tickets are going to be launched on Tuesday.
This
at
Tuesday,
1
which
p.m.
would be the date would be January. What's the date on that, Greg? Tuesday. Tuesday would be.
I don't
Hold
know
on,
what
looking
today
here.
is.
Tuesday would be the 24th, ladies and gentlemen. No, 25th.
Right.
Tuesday,
25th.
25th, January, Tuesday, 25th. The ticket sales will be for the Windy City Boys, starring yours truly and Greg Reedy. Giving you a little bit of a retro style of great music, fun, camaraderie. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm very excited to get back out there again and performing with my buddy Greg. What's it like out there besides the weather? I know the weather's great out there and everything is cool out there. What's the atmospheres out at your shows, Greg? What's it been like?
Well, the place I'm playing tonight at the Floridian Club, they actually had my first show scheduled for.
Oh, you took them
I'm sorry.
Uh,
There you are.
yeah, by the pool, and unfortunately, it was. Am I on now? Oh,
You're
good.
on. Now your face is on too.
Oh yeah.
Lady.
So anyway, hey, Monday.
Yeah.
So I was going to perform there on Christmas Eve and do my Christmas show, which is my favorite show to do because I love Christmas. In fact, my tree's still up. But
Your tree is still up.
They-
Well, don't keep it up till like the Saints Day or something, right?
until you guys get here, then I'll make room. Anyway, the show was canceled by their corporate headquarters up in Columbus, Ohio, because they were concerned with the Omicron variant that all the people out by the pool would possibly get infected. So it was canceled.
You mean the floor? What do they call it now? Florona?
Yeah, the Florona.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but it was in one of those northern Cockamamie run Columbus, Ohio. Anyway,
Yeah.
so
Thank
that
you.
was, it was
I just
canceled.
interrupt you for a fan. Well, thank my wife Laura for whatever she did to get this fixed. Thank you, Laura, and thank you, Richard.
We
Yeah.
always love you.
So I'm sorry we
So-
got canceled on that. We got canceled for New
Yeah.
Year's Eve, Greg. First time in 29 years because 60 people 2 days before this flu came out and canceled. 60 people were afraid to be in some places, but then other places were packed. I'm not going to name places, but a certain place in Addison had over 1,000 people. So,
Well, they had nobody at the place that wanted to not go. They sold a ton of tickets, and the management there didn't want it to cancel, but corporate had the override, and they just said,
Sure,
"No, we want to
sure.
protect you." And then we just went on Thursday. We went to go see the Carole King Broadway show, Beautiful, at the Van Wezel Theater in Sarasota, and we had to wear masks.
yeah, was it a sold out show?
Pretty much, yeah. It was a matinee. It was around 2 in the afternoon. It started, and it was
Isn't that
freaking
what happens?
awesome.
Oh, wait. So isn't that what happens in Florida? The show started 2, so because everything shuts down at 6. Is that how that
No.
works? No. Oh, okay.
No,
Well,
it was
why
a
a matinee
matinee.
then? Why a matinee?
because I have a connection over there, and the guy said,
And he only works during the day. Okay, I got it.
No, he said you want the Greg Greeny seats up in the front row. Come on
Okay.
Wednesday in the matinee. So I'm
I
like,
got
okay.
it. I got it.
So we had front row, and but it was a great. If you guys love Carole King, and who doesn't? She's had her music recorded by over 1,000 artists.
Yeah, she's fantastic. Well, you know what, a group up here too. My good buddy Mike and Tracy, Good Clean Fun. They do that Carole King tribute. Very cool.
Amazing.
They have been incredible songs. She's had a lot of incredible songs. And then Kathy, your wife, said the evening show was sold out supposedly. Okay, there you go.
But our show was pretty. I looked around, and I took pictures on my Facebook and whatnot. But I looked around, and it was pretty much sold out. And Van Wezel holds about 3,200 seats.
Got it.
So,
Marion says she's happy that there was masks. Yeah, that's great.
not me.
Marion. Yeah, Yeah. Well, look, I don't know. You're enjoying a concert. I get it. I totally understand it. At some venues they serve food. Some venues they serve drinks while you're watching the concert. So,
Well, they normally let you buy drinks and small hand food to go into the theater, but that day when we got there, they said no food or drink in the theater because they didn't want you to have an excuse to take your mask off. So
you
it
mean
was
to
fine.
tell me that you have to sit there for 3 hours and you can't even have water?
No,
You can't even sip water.
no drinks allowed in the theater. So none.
Wow.
None. So, but it was good. It was about 2 hours, and it was amazing, absolutely amazing. So,
I'm sure the show is very good. You're absolutely right. But
very. Ooh.
yeah, that just seems weird that you even on an airplane they will let you take the mask off to eat or drink. It's amazing how some more companies are more anals than others. In the lobby you could, but not where you sit. All right, thank you, Kathy.
And when I go to the hospitals or medical places and stuff, I don't have any problem wearing a mask because I don't want anybody being uncomfortable. But really,
Greg, I agree with you. In a hospital,
that's it.
Yes.
Yeah.
In a hospital. In a hospital.
I'm not insensitive and stuff. I'm not buying into all of the cockamamie crap that's out there. 1 minute you got to wear a mask.
We do have an interesting question, my good buddy Greg. Our good friend Diane here. Diane says, will they have a bar at your event on the 11th?
Yes, there will be drinking.
And that's the magic word. Greg says, yes, Diane.
Yes. And not only that, it is a drinking show. Tony and I typically do alcoholic shows. And so the more you drink, the better the show. So by all means, please do your part.
Alcoholic shows.
Yes.
Oh, there you go, Carol. I like that. Anal is the word. Absolutely. Thank you for correcting me. Anal is the word. Yes.
Anal.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm excited, man. I love working with you, Greg. I love what you've always done through your whole life. You're out there busting chops, busting places, taking names, doing what you do. I just love what you do, brother. And it's kind of funny. Well, thank you. And we did it when we winged it last year. We had a lot of fun. So the camaraderie that we have. Look, the basic thing is we just want you guys, whoever's sitting there for that period of time, just to forget about what's going on in this world and have some songs, sing along, and do whatever you got to do. And that's all that matters. Marion says in Chicago, they're doing it at the movie theaters, no popcorn anymore. Well, I don't know about your Chicago theaters, but the suburbs, believe me, there is drinks, there is popcorn, there is sandwiches, there is food. This is in the suburbs of Chicago. I don't know what it is like in the city, Marion.
I am so sorry, but that reminds me when I had diverticulitis.
Okay.
And the doctor came in. He says, "Hello, Mr. Rini. You can no longer have any seeds. You can't have popcorn. You can't have any." And I'm like, wait. I can't have popcorn. You're saying I can never go see a movie again? And he's like, No, I'm not saying that. I said I can't see a movie without popcorn. He says, "Well, if you want to do Elvis Presley with a colostomy bag, you have all the popcorn you want." That's what he
Good
said.
point. Good point.
And I just kept eating popcorn. So
Yeah, I mean, I love it too. You don't get stuff in your teeth, but it's still a lot of fun. That's for sure. Oh my God. Well, Greg,
Hey,
from Florida, on the phone with us. Hey, Greg,
Ron Onesti said he might come down and join us. Would that be?
Yeah, he said he might come up there on the 11th on that weekend. That would be great to see him out there. Ron's a great friend. Yeah,
absolutely.
We did our 25th anniversary show at the Speakeasy, but this year, the 30th, we're going to the theater this time, and we're excited about that. Ron is going to produce that with us along with Nick Sahajas, and it's going to be a lot of fun. He's going to have two of the festivals instead of he's going to have the Taylor and he's going to have the Addison one. We've already got about 4 festivals booked already. The Melrose Park Fest has been booked. Schaumburg Fest has been booked. A lot of stuff here in Wisconsin, so it's good. You know, Schiller Park Fest has been booked. We've already got Berkeley Fest booked. Chips are down. Eat popcorn, my uncle says. There you go, Jerry Jams. Chips are down. Eat popcorn. I'm going to see Jerry Jams tonight and tomorrow. Tonight at Chicago Prime and tomorrow at Taverna. And also, guys, happy DJ Day. I mentioned it yesterday. My buddy Jerry and all the DJs out there. And my buddy Rhino up sitting home and relaxing. I'm going to meet Rhino on Tuesday.
And WLS Chuck Britton also. Super Jack from WLS and WLOP.
Yeah.
So he's going to... If you want to meet him, he's supposed to be coming to the show because he's going to be promoting our show down here on Seaview Radio 104.9.
Yeah, man. That would be great, man. That would be awesome to get that. I think it'll be fantastic. I'm going through some of the stories that we had here yesterday, Greg, and I like your input. Yesterday in the state of Minnesota, they're giving families $200 gift cards to get their kids from 5 to 11 vaccinated.
See, they couldn't do that here. They couldn't do that here because I'd be rounding up the kids in the neighborhood and just call me dad for a half hour. I'll buy you something nice.
So the question is. Oh, Dad, that's right. My good buddy Joe Nashka, you were a DJ. That's right, pal. Hey, Joe.
Attaboy, Joey.
So here's the question. Are they doing it for the gift cards, the cheap people that they are, or are they doing it because they really care about the safety of their children? This is what I'm talking about, the parents in Minnesota.
Well, I think that if a parent, I think if a parent is not getting their child vaccinated, there's a medical, more deep concern that they have. And I don't think a $200 gift card or a trip to Disney World is going to change their movement forward or backward or sideways, you know, to get their kid done. So, you know, it's like we're not talking about getting an oil change on the car.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't know, there's another buddy, my friend sent me this, and my friend Dolly sent me this. I know you guys got Uber out in Florida, if you guys ever use Uber and stuff like that. I think it's a great invention.
And Lyft.
Like the cabs. I it's great having a couple pops, get in the car, be safe, whatever. But the prices, of course, are going up at Uber. This is what they're talking about. Now, this particular woman lives 10 minutes away from O'Hare Airport, and her Uber would have been $60. $60 Uber to take her from the airport, from her home to the airport, which she lives 10 minutes away. I remember it was like a base. I remember when the cabs were there. A base from wherever you are, O'Hare, was like 35 or 45, whatever. But this is $58 on this Uber. I got it. You know,
gas is up over $1 more than what we paid last year, thanks to somebody who I won't mention.
Yeah,
but
But you can mention them on this show because we have a lot of those good people. You can mention
no, I don't know. I don't mention them out of respect. I get agita and I got to eat lunch after this, so I don't want to.
Yeah.
My wife, every time he's on television, my wife wants to shoot me in the head. She goes, "Can you turn on something else, like cartoons, anything?"
Yeah. My mother's the same thing. She's throwing meatballs at the TV every time our president is on there. Yeah.
Hey, did you see?
Yeah.
Did you see those stickers?
The what?
The stickers.
No.
They got little stickers with his caricature, and he's got his finger pointing, and people are putting them on gas pumps, and the finger is pointing towards the price, and the sticker says, "I did this."
I did this. See that? Right. Jerry Jams, shuttles cost $70. So there you go. Yeah, it's crazy.
It costs money.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what the hell? According to like all the stories that we're coming up with, you know what? People say, you make this stuff up. No, this is some real crazy stories in this world. How about a toddler? According to Newsweek magazine, this is in another Minnesota. I don't know how that happened, but Janet Frizzy, the age of 30 years old, was arrested because she brought a gun to their neighbor's house, left it on the kitchen or near the toddler. The toddler picks it up and shoots himself.
Boy, his parents really had to really be bad parents.
I mean, come on. This is nuts. This is insane. The stuff that we've been talking about. And every time you put something on the news, you can't watch it anymore because first of all, you don't know if you're getting the truth. Second of all, it's just to the point where it's like, my God, you're right, Greg. Cartoon Channel. The Cartoon Channel. I mean, it's pathetic what this world is coming to. This toddler is dead because of this lady, 30 years old. She's still, that's smart enough to know you're 30 here. You don't bring a revolver in someone's home. And if you do, if you carry one, whatever it is, keep it in your purse, keep it somewhere where they don't see it. Don't put it right on the thing where the toddler can grab it.
You don't bring a weapon, especially if it's loaded, anywhere around kids unless it's locked.
Yeah. And it's just as bad as the woman who brought the gun. But what about the parents? It's like you said.
Yep.
It's not like you're putting your car keys down on the kitchen table.
And maybe the parents were really, really bad, and that's why the kid shot himself.
Well,
that's terrible. I'm sorry.
That was bad. That was bad.
I got to go to church and light a candle. I'm sorry. No, that's bad. No, God bless the baby. But
here's another thing that gets me, folks. The rules with everything going on now in this crazy world. In the city of New York, there's heroin being shot up in the neighborhoods that used to be classy neighborhoods. In the middle of the street, in broad daylight, nothing happens. But a 5-year-old unvaxxed boy or a 5-year-old kid cannot go and have a sandwich at a cafe. This is in the city of New York.
It's insane. It's insane. Florida has been, we've lived such a normal existence in Florida for the last 2 years. I mean, there was little times here and there, at the very beginning, but people figured it out real quick that all you got to do is be common sense. Use common sense, and be considerate. But it's all about control. It's like they want to be our parents. I'm 2 years old. I don't need any more parents.
No, I got it, man. Ronald Reagan said if fascism ever came to America, it will come in the name of liberists.
Yep.
Ronald Reagan.
Yep.
Ronald Reagan. And it's getting to the point where it's pretty scary. And here's something else that we're going to talk about. Of course, we're talking about That's Suspicious, that we have a little segment that we do. Listen to this now. Where the hell did all these rapid tests come from? They just didn't make them overnight. These are the things that people are, the little details that people are not paying attention.
But Tony, here, think about this scenario. You have no COVID, okay? You go and stand in line that I've seen on the news for a couple hours going for your free COVID test, right?
Yes.
You walk in, they swab your nose, you have no COVID. You don't know this. They don't know this, but the reality is you have no COVID. So
Sure.
they swab your nose. They go put that in the bag, and that goes to testing. Okay. As you're walking out, you pass a guy with COVID, and he gives it to you. 2 seconds later. Now the swab in the bag still says negative, but the guy that you just passed that sneezed. So what good is this fight? Why stand in line for 2 hours if you could catch it like 3 minutes after you get a negative thing?
It's mind-boggling to me, but that makes Greg. That's a great point. We don't know, man. It's just nuts. And as the stories get crazier, Greg, here on Newsweek magazine, this woman name was Jessica Laney, 26 years old, out of England. Got on you got those mechanical bulls. Remember back in the 70s when the Urban Cowboy came out, the big mechanical bull? She fell off and killed herself. 26 years old, fell off and killed herself. You couldn't get me any pound of money to get on one of those mechanical bulls. And unbelievable, these people. I mean, you're at your own risk.
You know, you're at your own risk when you do any of this stuff. Now, when you go to places like Disney, Universal, Six Flags, your chances of doing something crazy that makes you go, oh, yeah, and dying are far less. And why? Because they have a whole team of lawyers with lizard skin briefcases that go, you ain't letting them do that.
Yeah.
Now, when you go to the lower levels, to like the carnivals that come through town, now there's not so much oversight. And if you go out of the country and you go, we're going to zip line from Mount Kilimanjaro all the way to the bottom for $99.99, and it's going to be a blast, and you die, it's because nobody's checking you out and making sure that that's safe.
You're right. Yeah, because like you said, at the Disney places, if they have these mechanical bulls, they have it underneath. They have all this like a balloon, whatever stuff. If you fall, you're not going to get hurt.
Plus, they know. Right. Not only that, they just know how safe it is. Otherwise, their lawyers will go like, forget it. You ain't offering this because otherwise your liability risk is so. You know, anything you do, and when you go to a bar and they got a mechanical bull that they bought on eBay from Jilly's that went out of business, you know, you could die.
Yeah,
it's not
absolutely.
doing natural things.
Yeah. You're watching Ocean Spit, the little show about big things, and my good buddy, of course, Greg Reedy from Florida. Talking about a bunch of stuff here, but we're also promoting our show, the Windy City Boys, coming to Venice, Florida on March 11th, Friday. Tickets go on sale Tuesday, January 25th. It's be a lot of fun. Hopefully, you might get some. Greg was talking about maybe hooking up with a hotel or something nearby. Any work on that, Greg?
I didn't hear anything from anybody. However, the thing about Florida is we are a vacation destination. The old days, Florida used to hop and rock and roll from January to like March, just before Easter. Then everybody would go run back home to make sure they could celebrate with their families. So right after Christmas, they came down, and then the rest of the year, Florida was dead. So unless you went by Orlando or stuff like that. But anyway, now everybody's moved down here, and it's totally crazy. But especially during the time of January through March, the hotels are at a premium and they're hard to get. So what I was offering, because I don't want people to come down like came down in September, which is like dead time, and not be able to find a place, and not, if they want my help for people coming down here, which we would love, because it's going to be an epic show, folks. You don't want to miss it. What we did together on Marco Island, I think was magical. I really do.
It was a lot of fun, brother, and I'm really excited about that. Today is also National Penguin Day. Love the penguins. You got to love the penguins, folks. That's right. The greatest penguin ever, of course. Tennessee Tuxedo, or better known as Burgess Meredith on Batman. Happy National Penguin Day. Also, yesterday was International Cheese Day. You got to love. Now we just lost you, Greg. Okay. Greg is gone again. All right, so Greg Reedy was with us in Florida. I don't know if he took off or whatever, something happened to him. Hey, There he is again. Beautiful. We got Elizabeth tuning in from Palm Springs, California. Hi, Elizabeth. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to Ocean Spit. Remember, the show is on every day, Monday through Friday, 12 o'clock. Let's see if we can bring Greg Reedy back on. There he is. Greg from Florida. How you doing, buddy?
Ooh, Palm Springs. Do you know, here's a little tidbit. Do you know in
Yeah.
Palm Springs, it's hot down here in Florida,
Sure.
especially during, in California, et cetera, Texas. Do you know in Palm Springs, it gets so friggin' hot that they not only have heaters for the winter, they actually have water conditioners for the summer to cool the water off in their swimming pools.
Oh, think about it. Yeah, you jump
You
into
ever
that
heard-
water, it's pretty hot. Oh, you know what? You got to do it especially for certain things in a certain climate for different parts
That's
of the world
nuts.
where you live, right? A little crazy. Greg, we got some stuff for you. You're going to love this. I don't know if it's in Florida, but this happens in Chicago. According to ABC now, Chicago restaurants will no longer offer the single foodware like a fork or a knife. These are to the drive-thrus unless you request it. So if you're going to the drive-thru and you're asking for burger, fries, or a salad, they're not offering the fork and the knife and unless you request it. Why do you think that?
You know what? I got to tell you, I can't tell you how many times I've gotten home, picked up food at a drive-thru, gotten home, and they give me not enough napkins that are recycled new paper, by the way, to save money. Even Portillo's does that, which is fine. It's fine. But
Yeah.
how many times that there's been those plastic utensils that I've never used? They've always, and I felt bad for throwing brand new things into garbage, and it probably 70 to 80%. So if you're gonna eat you pick it up at the window, you're gonna eat in your car, and you need it, and you bought the salad, ask for it. I don't have a problem with it, but to automatically just stick that stuff in the bag, it's a total waste.
Yeah, because a
And
lot of times you're right. They take it home and end up throwing that stuff away.
Yeah.
How do they expect you to eat salad? Christine, you're right about that. Like a barbarian, Christine asks.
Well, I mean, if you're eating
but
salad,
you're right. I mean, you think
at
of
home,
listen, I got it. If it's a salad, though, I mean, come on, you got to throw the fork and spoon in there. I can see if you don't put the fork and spoon for anything else, but Christine's got a point. But like you said, Greg, the same thing. How many times
you're
you
at
get
home, you're
the
gonna
extra
have it.
ones, you end up throwing it away?
yeah. And
Yeah.
and if you're gonna eat the salad at home, like I said, you don't have a fork to use. If you're gonna, and they said unless you request it, so that's cool.
Hey, look at this. Stress relief. According to the signs, I don't know if you believe in the signs, what do you call them? The horoscopes or whatever you call them, with the different signs. Some people really believe that stuff. Some people don't. But according to this beautiful thing called Newsweek magazine, they put out something called if you're this particular sign, this is what you do when you're under stress. So let me see if people kind of agree with this. If you're a Pisces, you are on the internet to relieve stress. If you're a Pisces. If you're
Watching
a
the Tony
Capricorn,
Ocean show.
if you're a Capricorn, you go to alcohol. How did that happen? Wow. They got that right. Alcohol, if you're a Capricorn. There you go. That's crazy. Scorpio, if you're a Scorpio, they say coffee or tea will relax you. That's their go-to if they're under stress. Coffee or tea. Of course, to the Virgos, it's called meditation. The Virgos go and meditate. The Cancers like to cuddle. Cuddle if you're under stress. The Terrace, the Bull, they like watching television.
Taurus,
the Bull. There you go. Television. Aquarius people like to beach time. Okay. A little beach time. It makes sense, I guess. Sagittarius also likes booze. So Capricorn and Sagittarius go to booze. What do you know? Libras like to exercise. The The Leos like music. The Geminis like, oh, look at that. The Geminis like to kiss,
Oh.
or, so that's the Geminis. And last but not least, Aries. When they're in stress, they like to eat food. All right, there you go. Then they should ask you if you need it. Well, Christine, you're right. They should ask you about the salad, right?
The best ones are the combination of all of those that basically love to de-stress once a day during the week watching the Tony Ocean's Pit.
Oh, you're a correct guy. And somebody, Connie says, I'm a Libra and I love the gym. So there you go. That kind of works. Sagittarius. Carol says, me, I don't drink. Okay, well, there you go. Pisces, Pisces, Ricky likes the power. There you go, buddy. Yeah, so I don't know. Have I read the horoscopes? You maybe now and then. If I had the paper in my hand, I might. Are they ever true? No. It's like when you get a fortune cookie from Chinese. Do you actually eat the cookie and look at the fortune, Greg?
I have to admit that one I do just for not that I believe it or put any stock in it. And it's probably as useful as the free lottery tickets that are numbers that they put on the back. But those things are so general. And some of those people, like Sylvester Stallone's mom was really big into being a psychic. She was on that back in the 80s. She ran that 1-800 call, psych.
So did Dionne Warwick.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, she was big with that, yeah.
But I mean, they say stuff like, "Oh, you're a Taurus. You have tendency to have gas." Well, then in your mind you go, "Well, yeah, I had gas last week, and I guess they're really accurate."
Yeah.
The stuff that they say is like, you're going to feel like it fits you. But
no, it makes sense. Holly Marie says, she just missed it. Holly, Taurus, you're a Taurus. I'm sorry. You like television. That's what the Taurus said, television. Elizabeth says, Greg, you're absolutely correct. It gets so hot here in Palm Springs in the summer that we have to water coolers and ministers too deep the pool cool. I'm sitting by the pool now as we speak. Lucky it's only 60 here today, Palm Springs.
Oh.
Thank you. And she loves the Tony Ocean Show. Thank you, Elizabeth. I appreciate it very much. Closest hotel. Okay, here you go, Greg. Closest hotel to this event is the Ramada by the Wyndham Venice Hotel. Zip code for the event is 34285 for those who want to Google hotel, motel, Airbnb in our area. Blessing. See you soon. So that was from our friend there, Diane. So the Ramada
Diane, Diane Pachillas, she's my manager, and she's wonderful. Yes, I have.
Very good.
I have the best.
Well, thank you, Dennis Finn, of course, from Needs Organization, who just had a birthday yesterday. Make sure you two guys promote the locations in Florida. Needs has people there. And hey, Greg, hope you're doing well, brother. Dennis, we will definitely get it out there.
Thanks, Dennis.
Oh, we're going to have some posters made up and get this out, and get something together quickly. But tickets do go on sale.
And we're in already. The Reenies are already in, Dennis, for next year for the Thanksgiving meal that we did.
So are we, and there'll be a lot of listeners for that. Yeah.
God bless you on that, Dennis. Great job.
You, absolutely. How about this? According to Insider Magazine, we ain't got much time left. Insider Magazine, folks, there's a gentleman and a married couple, been married 22 years. The gentleman sleeps in a tent outside, and the wife sleeps in the bed. He's an athlete, podcaster. Richard Roll is his name. And him and his wife get along great. He sleeps in the tent outside. She sleeps in the bedroom. Now, I know many couples that can't sleep because the husband snores like a pig. And they can't sleep together. I've heard that many times.
Or the wife might.
What happened?
I said, not necessarily. It might be the wife that snores like a pig.
Or it could be the wife too. I'm just going from people that I know. It's 3 or 4 husbands. Yes.
My fifth ex-wife the curtains used to pull in when she snored.
when she snorts. Greg,
Yeah.
congratulations on the new car, brother. There you go.
No,
Oh,
no,
wait a minute. Now, Kathy
No,
says, hey,
no.
wait a minute.
We
You're
didn't
in
buy
a
it
lot of
yet.
trouble, Greg, when you get off this show.
No, I said my fifth ex.
Oh, her
Wife.
fifth ex. Oh, there
Yeah.
you go. All right, wait. Welcome to the show, Marion. Marine. I'm a new member. I'm Marine Dentino. Well, welcome, honey. Thank you.
Welcome.
To Ocean Spit.
Woo!
Woo-woo. Kathy, there you go. You got to love it because of the farts. Okay, I don't know where that came from, Jerry, but there you go. Greg, how was the new car? How is the new car?
We didn't buy it yet. I just put a poll up on my Facebook, and I tagged a gazillion people on there because I wanted to get a consensus. I'm really conflicted because I love my 2018 Camaro SS convertible. Her name is Priscilla, but I went to bring her in for an oil change at the car dealership, and they said that'll be about 45 minutes. I said, okay, you're gonna leave it? I go, well, I'll just walk around. Ooh, big mistake. So I found this beautiful blue 2022 Camaro SS2, which has got more bells and whistles on it. And I'm like, oh boy. So I showed my wife. She totally fell in love with it. I'm conflicted. So you tell me, their pictures are up on my Facebook. Go on there and then you vote on there. Don't put thumbs up or hearts because that doesn't help me. I put it up there for one reason. It's to get the general consensus. And
there you go, folks. Or better do like most people do, put gas in a car. Very simple. So
I like my Tesla better.
What other way?
I like my Tesla better.
Yeah, there you go. Now we have an address. Finally, here it is. Thank you, Diane. Venice Community Center, Nokomis Avenue, South Venice, Florida. 34. What is it?
Nokomis.
Oh, sorry, Nokomis. Flyers will be posted this week. Thank you, Diane. So there you go. We got some hotel information. We will be putting that up on our site as well. And we got the flyers coming out. We're excited about that. You know what? With all this crazy stuff that went down in 2020, Greg, with all these big companies, millionaires making millions of dollars, 10 big businesses, the most successful businesses in the United States made millions of dollars, where everybody else, 99%, a lot of people in the regular business lost a lot of profit because of everything that went down. And most of these 10 businesses are probably all in the medical field. Crazy.
It
right?
is.
Crazy. Now they're going to come up. Now, some people have 2 vaccines. Some have the booster. That's 3. You ready for number 4? Omicron's coming out in March. The next shot. That will be number 5.
I believe.
5 in less than a year. That's fucking insane.
I believe this. I believe that the Omicron, because according to all the research that I've done online, the Omicron, or as we call it, the perpetual gift from China, the Omicron is in its stage when a virus mutates. Every virus mutates over and over again. According to what I've researched from different points, because you can't just rely on one. From what I've read, it's in a burnout now. If you notice, it was not crazy as far as hurting people so much, unless you had like high mobility problems, but it was really easy to spread. And when it spreads that easy, it's going to burn itself. Now, This is the caveat. The caveat is, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, don't forget the COVID-19 is the flu. So this flu strain is going to pop its head up in a rotation, just like the everyday common flu cold has. And every year it's different. That's why when you get a vaccination for the flu, they go get your flu shot vaccination. It's a hit or miss, because what they do is when they make the vaccination, they predict based on their data what flu strain is going to be the predominant one, and they try to target that. A lot of times, like this last year, they were off. So this COVID thing is going to drop into the slot with the flu. So, but I truly believe, from what I've read, that it's in a stage where it's burning itself, because if you got antibodies, it can't keep spreading because it has no one else to jump to.
Right, and I'm hoping that I agree. I love what you're saying, Greg, and I hope unless this new regime, and speaking of a new regime, and speaking of that suspicious, Newsweek magazine. I'm sorry, this is not News. This is CNN. And according to the emails that were found from President Joe Biden, he knew about this was created in a lab of January 31st and February. He knew exactly it came from a lab. It came from a lab. It came definitely
Wuhan.
from China. Absolutely.
Wuhan.
Yeah.
And another
So-
virologist, a well-known virologist, also stated, in fact,
Yes.
that any natural virus that mutated naturally, organically, is either susceptible to cold or heat. No natural organic virus is not susceptible to both. That's only a engineered virus could be that way.
See, there you go. So we know that all came out, and it's horrible. People want to talk about it, whether you're Democrat or Republican. This is where it came, just to get rid of a guy in office. I'm sorry, it's a little nutty. This goes out to Fox News, folks. A teen accused of killing, shooting his 16-year-old girlfriend 22 times. When they went to go arrest him, he was still packing heat. What is it with these people, man? This kid was 17 years old. Frank Doolin Jr., 17 years old. He shot his 16-year-old his girlfriend, 22 times. What kind of rage can you have at that age?
When you have a society or a country or even a world that is so woke that they want to push God off of everything in our lives, we're paying the price for it. If we put God more in our lives, people will be afraid of hell and doing stupid shit. But we want to take in God we trust off of the currency.
Yeah, they want to take it off the dollar. They can't say God bless America. You know what? It's just crazy. Did you ever notice that we're almost time to go, folks? Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. The hour's come almost today. We're past the hour. But anyway, Greg Greeny from Florida, our good buddy. Don't forget the Windy City Boys will be making its debut on Friday, on the 11th of March. I'm excited at the beautiful Venice Community Center. Tickets go on sale Tuesday, January 25th. It's going to be a lot of fun. Did you know a lot of these serial killers that are out there have three names? You ever notice that? John Wilkes Booth, Lee Harvey Oswald. That's just John Wayne Gacy. I don't know if it's purposely done that way. I don't know. Hey, Robert Provenzano, this is my second time watching your friend. Tony Ocean is terrific. Well, thank you, Marianne. Thank you so much for that. You guys have been a great audience, and we appreciate it. We got a lot of great stuff still coming up this next week. We want to thank another quick sponsor, folks. Let's not forget Portillo's. That's right. Get the Portillo's. Hot dogs, burgers, shakes, salads. They got them all. And they have great fundraisers, folks. And for nonprofit organizations, you can have your fundraisers at Portillo's. Anything they sell that day over $200, you guys get 20% of the proceeds. Also, most of the 90% of the Portillos are hiring everywhere, especially here in Illinois. They're looking for all people for work. So listen, you're interested in any of this stuff, call our son Joe at 224-636-3646 or go to jfank at portillos.com. And of course, let's not forget Patriot Funding Incorporated, commercial money lending at its finest, right out of Roselle, Illinois. Dave Antonelli knows how to do it right. 630-675-4730. Unsecured credit lines, personal term loan, personal cash line of credit, business credit cards, personal credit cards, all done right there. And it's a family-owned guy, man. Great family. Trust him. He's a great guy, Dave Antonelli. That's Patriot.
Hey, Tone?
Yes, sir.
Not to interrupt your commercials, but real quick before you forget, because this is really important. When you're coming down, can you make sure you guys stop and pick me up some Illuminatis and some Portillos and some White Castles?
And some White Castles, yeah. We'll make sure we bring that down there for you, folks.
I won't eat the White Castles till after you guys leave.
Until we're drunk. We'll eat them on the way home. Yeah.
There you go.
You got it. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank our good buddy Greg Reedy, great entertainer in the Florida area, of course. And originally from Chicago, and a great guy, great friend. We're excited to get down to Florida. March 11th, folks, at the Venice Community Center. Then the 12th and 13th will be at Joey D's in Marco Island. You guys, thank you, Diane, for your help today, and thank you all for tuning in. Our executive producer, April, thank you so much for getting Greg on the show today. And,
Thank you, April.
Thank you, April. Of course, my lovely life, Laura. Don't forget, tomorrow we will be tonight, Chicago Prime Steakhouse in Schaumburg. Tomorrow, Taverna on Division, Jerry Jams and Tony Toto. And we're excited, man, about all the good stuff that's happening. And, of course, Chicago West Fest. That's right, brought to you by our good buddy Mike and Richie Vea. Of course, hosted by Jim McMahon, former Chicago Bears quarterback, for 2 nights. That's the 18th and 19th of March in Mesa on the 18th and Chandler on the 19th with Ocean's Rat Pack. We're excited going out there. It's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of traveling this summer. Get out and support local establishments and get out and support live entertainment. Greg, if you're in Florida, where are you at this weekend, buddy? Anywhere? Are you anywhere? No? All right, we lost Greg. Anyway, folks, we got to go. Thank you so much for tuning in. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com. Book the show, 847-769-8609. Thank you.
Time to go, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you, Greg. Have a good